Hi, Beaus and Beauties, and welcome back to Bipolar Beauty. Please welcome our host for today's episode of Manic Monday, Mr. Elijah Bell.
Welcome back. We have Amy and Sam here to play the not so newlywed game. Let's get started. What is the last book your spouse read?
Okay. The last book I read was...
Atomic Habits.
Yay! We got one! Atomic Habits!
What is your spouse's most irritating habit?
Oh.
I know, there's so many to choose from.
No, not at all. I just don't know how to narrow it down.
Exactly.
What's the question again?
What is your spouse's most irritating habit?
Like he doesn't finish what he starts. That's probably wrong. I could tell by your face. He'll start 1,000 different projects and then nothing really ever. You finish one thing. That's good.
Emotional damage.
Rubbing feet together. Yes, that's true. He's like a cricket. Like when he's trying to fall asleep.
Which celebrity would you say your spouse most resembles?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Aren't you going to write it?
Oh, it's my question? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I write it. Oh my gosh. I got my answer. And this is my answer, and I'm probably wrong because it's like one of 3 people that it could be. I'm going to say Drew Barrymore. Oh, wait. No, you're supposed to say yours first.
I was supposed to answer.
Screw that one up. You would have said Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, or you remind me of a hot dog on the 4th of July.
Jennifer Coolidge?
Yeah.
I was going to say Carrie Underwood.
Who initiated your first kiss?
Did you write it down?
Did I write what down?
What do you think
Oh.
I'm going to say? I'm going to say it was a mutual decision. I actually, honestly, don't remember. It was kind of a blur that one enchanted evening. Oh, dang it! He did, but only after I said he could. So we were doing a show together. It was Cats, and I was going through my divorce with my first husband, and I found out my divorce was final during a rehearsal, and I announced to him, who had barely said hardly anything during that show. How did I verbalize it?
Like something like, just wanted to let you know you can kiss me anytime you want now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, which is really bizarre because up until that point, I didn't really notice Sam in that way, and I think that was just like, because I wasn't thinking that way because I was still married. But then I explained, it literally was like the veil was lifted, a fog had cleared, and it was like, oh, show fling. I just...
Who would you cast to play your spouse in a movie?
So who would I cast to play you in the movie?
That's not the question.
What? Who would you cast to play your spouse in a movie? Who would I cast
No.
to play my spouse in the movie?
The host is asking me that question. But so so I have a kind of an easier way, I think, to do it, maybe, because I changed the question a little bit. I tweaked it. so that we think of both of us in a movie.
Let's write them both down.
Okay.
Okay, phew. I'm not putting Carrie Underwood. I'll tell you that much.
Oh man.
Golly. I got it. I'm done. You almost done? Don't look at my answers.
I didn't. I can't think of anybody else right now. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do it together? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I have like two guys together. Okay.
Okay, we got Drew Barrymore, only because that's what I said I would want to play me, basically. Or like,
but I've
who I would
also,
look.
yeah.
And those are my, so I have 3 freebies that I get in my life. If I were to ever leave my husband, it would be for either Ewan McGregor, Colin Firth, Hugh Jackman. But I was trying to be realistic of like who would best portray Sam, because Eric Dane, or known as Dr. McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy, is very similar to what Sam looks like. So that's my. So we got one right.
Yeah.
What is the weirdest gift your spouse has given you?
Oh no. I know that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a used vacuum cleaner. You were like cleaning out apartment complexes and you'd bring home random appliances.
I put blender.
Blender.
This was like a legit gift that I did for Christmas though. Like,
Yeah.
What color does your spouse think looks best on you?
So oh wait, no, you have to say what color you think I look best in. That I think you think I look my best in.
Coral.
And I'm gonna get yours wrong, I can already feel it.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I think gray is like my favorite, like the charcoal, because it does something to him. And yeah, so I'm gonna go with that gray, and it's probably wrong.
I think I wrote the wrong thing because I wrote coral also.
I even clarified!
I know. And I understood the assignment.
You do
but
look great in coral. I mean, ironic.
That's actually why I put this on. It was just for this occasion. No, I think, yeah, if I had thought about it the right way, I probably would have said gray. Because I would have had to think about whichever shirts that you make the most comments about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete the sentence. When I first saw my spouse, I thought he was...
Alright, so this is kind of a trick question. Because when I first saw my spouse, I didn't like him because I was still married. And so I didn't really notice his appearance. It was more a personality thing. So I would have to say arrogant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Arrogant jerk. Yeah. That's how I would describe him. But I was trying to be nice and not be rude.
What would your spouse say is the hardest thing about being married to you?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm not enough of a doer.
Oh, what you would say being married to me is the hardest part.
No.
Shoot! Yeah, that's not true. That's not the hardest thing. The question is, what would your spouse say? Oh. I thought I was asking what's the hardest part of being married to me. Let's answer that one since it's my channel.
What's hardest for me being married to you? You can be so negative about yourself, and that I try to convince you that you're not those things.
That's not what I
Oh my goodness.
Give me that sock.
What would your spouse say is the best thing about being married to you?
How about we answer it about each other?
Okay, So you're
Okay.
supposed to guess what I would say.
And you guess what I would say.
Okay. I'm gonna say this because it could be from different perspectives. Anyway, how much we can't help still loving each other. It's kind of broad, but it
Not nearly as broad as mine.
Oh, honey, oh.
Yeah. Because good, bad, ugly, really ugly.
Yeah, and that's what
Really
I meant.
bad.
That's what I meant
yeah.
by this.
I know.
Yeah.
What movie title best describes your marriage?
That was one of my favorite questions, but it needs so much time to think about.
Nope, it really doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Nope.
It does. There's so many movies.
Yes, there are so many movies. I think you can do it. Just don't overthink it.
Well, if I keep it really simple, but I think it's gonna be wrong.
That's okay. It's better to be wrong and try than wrong and not try. Or avoid it.
Are you gonna write something?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have an answer, but I'm just trying to think of more.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
I'm sure there's so many answers.
So many answers.
Love Actually. No way. Oh my gosh. Yay.
Because it's got it all. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not porn stars or anything, but I mean, guess we are in our own right, but
That was definitely not one of the major like storylines. It
right,
was
but
one
it
of
is
the
there.
kind
So
of-
I just don't want people going home and watching the movie and then be like, which part is their life? Because basically almost all of it, minus that, and neither of us speak a different language. All right.
We got it.
We got it. We
We're on the
rocked
same
it.
page.
We're on the same pagina. I'm bilingual. See, I knew I made a good choice.
Do you need to spin the wheel?
I do need to spin the wheel. Let's do this. Here we are on the wheel of mania. All right, Mr. Bell, will you please be so kind? My fabulous assistant.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Well, that was a good spin.
It was a great spin.
Never had a spin like that before.
All right.
It's on musicals.
Musicals. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry it was such a catastrophic date night marriage talk, but hopefully you can enjoy some of our answers. I don't know. And maybe you can do something fun and tell me all about it in the comments, what you guys like to do for a date night or just kind of reconnect after the end of a long day, a long week, and something you enjoy doing together that's just for the two of you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week here for our Manic Monday, the musical edition. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye! Are we crooked?
Usually.
Every freaking time. Here we go.
Yeah, I can't even.
This game is
I can't figure it out anymore. Like I can't wrap my head around
Yeah.
this.
Just use a dirty sock to erase.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I don't know which one to pick.
Yeah. What color does yours? So you think is best on me? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
What color does your spouse thinks looks best on? Thanks for doing this, Eli.
Of course, I like doing this. I should be your host.
Well, you kind of are.
I should be your host like more often.
Did that fix it or did that make it worse?
I don't know.
Okay, my turn.
Dang it.
Stop overthinking.
It's about marriage. Okay. It's not like it's super simple.
If both of you were to be congested.
Want to push pause on the video?
No, you just say what the first thing that comes to your mind.
Well, nothing has really come to mind.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Very good. How about there?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's bad.
What's one of your favorite gifts I've ever given you? I know what my favorite gift I've ever given you. This is a bonus question. Did you finish that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. Probably the grape soda.
Shut up!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I should have wrote it down so you knew that I.
No, I believe you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's it. What do you think? Do we need to retake it?
No, I think.